good night to everybody who's here. By the way, that's Jamaican greeting. People greet by saying good night. But anyway, so I'm not on Clubhouse pretty much ever. Okay.
Yeah.
My comments are made referring to Clubhouse in its totality. So I hear clips. Like, I have, no disrespect to nobody. I don't know who or what a Bullet Scotty is. You get me? Like, I don't know what Push the Knife is. I just see titles. I just click it. I type Wack 100's name, and I try to get some entertainment. And every morning, trust me, he does entertain. Now, I'll give you where my comments derive from. And it also derives partly from just even how I felt my own development was as a media personality, right? And I don't know if that's anybody's intended purpose on here, but knowing the art of debating or arguing, because there's a lot of arguments that happen on Clubhouse. Whether y'all arguing about is the sky blue, if y'all arguing about is somebody a snitch, it's a lot of arguments, and pretty much that's all I'm listening to. It's an audio form of a lot of arguments.
For sure.
What I've noticed, and also I know myself personally, you're only as strong as the people you're communicating with, especially when you're having dialogue, unless you're doing a monologue. I learned that specifically when I went to Everyday Struggle. I was amazing by myself. I did videos by myself. But then when you have to engage with people, you have to realize, hey, well, people are going to hit you from different angles and third. Now, I'm going to tell you why I said that. And again, just hearing you speak, I feel like, and kind of even looking at the title here, and I'm looking at it, look like there's a room that Wack kind of owns, and I think you guys probably personalized it, like I'm speaking directly to you guys. But I really was talking about the app in a whole. It could be the people who hate him. I don't know whose room. I don't know what's what. You get me? But I'll say this. And I think, again, this is only from my perspective because I haven't watched everything. And to your point, some of the things you mentioned, I didn't know that y'all even did on that. When I hear Wack engage in conversations with people on this app, and this is coming from an outsider's perspective, but I can only give you my perspective, it appears that Wack literally does run circles around the majority of people he communicates with. And what I mean by that is, Wack uses, if you ask me, he employs amateur tactics of moving the goalposts, changing the subject, doing all type of things that if people were going to really have a legitimate discussion, wouldn't happen. So for me, the entertainment in all of this is like, okay, this is the Wack show in a sense, where pretty much I'm listening to people who I don't know, and especially when it comes to industry stuff. Like I told Wack this like 2 days ago. I said, Wack, I don't feel it's fair when you discuss industry stuff with people who don't have the same insight or have knowledge enough to challenge you, because essentially you're always going to pull that card that you have experience. You get me? It's much different. Like I remember when I even started debating with Joe Budden, and even when I first started covering rappers, the rappers started, communicating back with me or saying stuff to me, right? And for them, they were like, "Nigga, you're just a fan. You don't understand how the music or the recording process or the business worked." I actually went to educate myself because they used to do what people do to Skip Bayless, Stephen A. Smith. They pulled it. Well, you never played in the league, and again, obviously, my comments were said on my stream, but not necessarily meant to, throw it.
So it's safe to say that you were speaking from a place of ignorance, meaning you were ignorantly not knowing what else goes on the app. You were only going, because I said that. I said he admitted that he watches the clips in the morning. He doesn't really come on the app and sit in rooms for hours. And
I can't believe Act tucking his tail, but I'm going to go on mute.
No, hold on.
And Akademiks, I can respect it.
Stop it. Get out of here.
I'm going to go on mute, bro.
I told you the same.
And I can respect that, Akademiks.
Yeah, wait, hold on.
You said I had a high IQ. I mean, I'm just saying, y'all just hear you tucking your tail. I don't tuck my tail when I say things and come to your platform. I tell the person what I said, I stand on it, but it's cool. You're a little shorter than me. You know what I'm saying? Your head a little bigger than mine. So if you want to tuck your tail, I told the people you were probably prepared to stand on what you said. But I'm gonna mute on.
But I'm not backing down from what I'm saying. First of all, I'll say this. I think the majority of industry, music business conversations that y'all have on here, y'all shouldn't even have with Wack. Because Wack just knows, like, it's not a fair conversation to have. And also, I've seen Wack blatantly say stuff that if anybody with half a brain in terms of knowing the business, you wouldn't even allow Wack to say that bullshit.
Like what? Like what? Slow down. Like
I can't.
You got at me. Because I don't think you know a lot about the music business. You know a lot about what you do.
Wack, I'm gonna be honest with you. I would argue that there isn't, like, we're not talking about some stuff that people like. The difference between probably your knowledge and my knowledge of the music business is not the actual business. That won't be what it is.
Okay, like what?
Well,
you said you heard me say some things. At least one of them stuck with you to say, "Yo, Wack, what the fuck are you saying? You sound like a complete fucking idiot." Which one?
No, Wack. Oh, hold on. But this is why I said it's like 300 IQ, right? Because I don't think you're saying stuff like you're an idiot, right? I think when you need to prove a point or you need to win an argument, you make a point that nobody can call you out on. You get what I mean?
No. I see right now you dancing. Get your ass back on that square. So what did I say about the industry that made no sense?
Yo, Wack, I've listened to hours of you on Clubhouse.
Listen, you my brother, if you want to opt out of that question, I'm going to give you that.
Well, the next time I hear you say something like,
okay,
right?
I'm back on mute.
So Akademiks, you think that Wack is taking advantage of us? You think that he's playing off of our not being knowledgeable on certain things, and he's just telling us whatever?
Of course.
He insinuated that I just make up shit. Let me tell
you this. Listen, I listen to Wack on this app, and it's a master class in manipulation 101. I'm telling you the truth, and I love Wack, but I love Wack. I love Wack enough to say, yo, Wack.
We get an example, Mr. Akademiks.
Hey, he running circles around you, Wack. He running circles around you.
An example, my brother.
Talking about industry. We're not talking about the industry stuff. What about when Wack is talking somebody off a cliff? Or what about when somebody is short on their rent and don't got no fucking
No.
and don't know how to get
He's
their
talking about industry.
Listen,
we gonna keep acting right where he at. Can you give me an example of something that I've said that I'm running circles around them because they don't have the knowledge of some things I'm saying. They don't know if it's bullshit or not that you know was bullshit.
Wack. I mean, going back from even the complete origin of like the very first time like we even talked, and I think we spoke privately about it. But I don't even know if you want to dig up those old can of worms. Like, I always told you, like,
no. You're insinuating that we had a conversation about something I said that was so far from the truth that I'm embarrassed to have you bring it up. I would like you to bring it up, sir.
Well, I'm jogging the memory. Anyway, it was.
Bring it up, Mac. You want me to bring it up? I'll bring it up.
What
are you talking about?
That's 6ix9ine.
Let me stop. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm taking a shit right now, so I just hopped on the app.
No, hold on. It was some with 6ix9ine. It was definitely some with 6ix9ine. Hold on.
Wait, listen. You are in a friendly room. You my brother. We talk shit. We face to face. I want to hear what I say.
Oh, no. Hold on. Wait. No. Also, about half of that Jim Jones stuff, bro, like I think you just had to ask about it. I'm going to be honest with you. Because
that's what
hold on. Wait. I got it. I forgot. Again, there's a lot of hours of conversation. I didn't come here with like a bunch.